Hi, this is Kiki Abraxon from DeviantArt and YouTube, and I had a question on DeviantArt for how to make the correct shape for the Digitigrade legs for a quad or fursuit. And this is actually my second one that I'm working on, so I'm not really an expert or anything on this. I'm still kind of learning myself, but I didn't do foam padding or anything for my first quad suit, and it turned out kind of crappy. But hopefully this one turns out a lot better. So I'm just gonna make a quick tutorial kind of thing, explain how I did this, and hopefully it'll help Ashpire, who had the question for me on DeviantArt, and anyone else who is trying to figure out how to do this for their quad or fursuit. And first of all, you're going to need a duct tape dummy, and this is only half of my dummy because I haven't had the top part of it made yet. But anyway, this is enough to get you started anyways. And I stuffed mine with the old newspapers. You can stuff yours with whatever you want. And I used two different colors, and I used black for like just the main areas, and for like around the butt and hip and around the knees I put pink, just so I could tell exactly where they are on my dummy and where they would be on my legs too. And I'm gonna do that for like the elbows and shoulders for the top part when I get that made too. So okay, first of all, you're going to want to make, you're going to need elastic, and it doesn't have to be really big or too small, but just a normal size for elastic, just to keep it on your legs. And I mean, this is just what I'm doing. I guess you can do any other techniques for foaming, but this is just what I'm doing because like I said, I'm not an expert or anything, and this is just how I'm going about it. I took some elastic and I wrapped it around my top thigh, kind of by my crotch butt area, just so like the top of the Digitigrade thighs, when you bend over, if you're doing a quad suit, it will be hopefully in the right spot. And I pulled it together tight enough so that it'll stay on my leg and it won't slip down, and I just hot glued it together to make a loop of the elastic. And then I did that again around the top of my calf, like by my knee. I did the same thing, and then around my ankle too. And so then you'll have like 3 loops of elastic. And then the question was, like, how do you get the correct shape for the Digitigrade legs? And really, you just need to know what kind of animal or character it is you're making. And it really, really helps to have a sketch or a plan for what you're making. And that's what I did. I didn't do that for my first quad suit, and that's why it kind of turned out crappy, because I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it's really helped me so far getting started on this. And this is for my Entei quad suit. And so yeah, I drew out the character and where my body and everything would be positioned in the quad suit. And then when I drew the thighs, I made sure that the curve part was above the knee a little bit, and that it comes down to right over my knee, if that makes sense. And really, it's just kind of a trial and error thing. You might waste a little bit of foam, you might make a few mistakes. What I use is I use a Sharpie pen when I'm drawing out the shape on the foam, and it just kind of helps because a pencil or a pen or anything might not do as good of a job as a Sharpie. And I also use a razor knife blade. And if you use one of these, they work a lot better than scissors for cutting like big chunks of foam like this, which is 4-inch thick, and then the side piece is half an inch or an inch or something like that. And yeah, these work really good, but you have to be careful because they're really, really sharp. And when I was cutting this out, I actually cut a little slash in my pinky, my little finger, and it's healed now, but it kind of hurt. And so yeah, you want to be careful if you're using these. And you just draw the shape. It's like I said, it's a trial and error thing. You might waste a little bit, but just make sure you've got the right curve, like above the knee. And like this part is just a straight edge that's against your leg. And I don't know if you can see in the video, but I carved out a curve inside here so that it will lay against my leg and fit better. And I did that for the pieces on the calf of the leg too. And for these, I kind of looked at different pictures of Digitigrade legs, and on my diagram for my whole costume that I'm making, it wasn't this curved out really, but and actually another DeviantArt user helped me out and kind of fixed some of the lines and stuff on that, so I thank you for that if you're watching this. And it was very helpful. And I added a little bit more curve up here. Just I might carve it off, but yeah, I still have to add some more butt padding up here. I'm still working on that, and I'm gonna add some more foam here, and gonna add just a little bit of foam down by the ankles on the front of the leg. Just to kind of help it transition to the feet. And there's a front view, and also the picture that I posted on DeviantArt, like the 4 different pictures that I put all together. I didn't have this all carved and smoothed out yet, like the corners and everything. And I did that since I posted that picture, so I think it looks a lot better. And I also, the thinner foam, I made the same shape as the 4-inch foam that I used, and then I hot glued it to this thicker foam on the sides, on the outer sides of the legs, and that kind of helped me make a smoother curve around the edge. I don't think I really need to make that good of a curve around the inside, because that'll be the inside, and no one's going to really be paying attention to that part, I guess. But, yeah, I think it's pretty good so far. And like I said, I still have to add some more butt padding, and that also is just kind of a trial and error thing. I haven't been able to find a good tutorial on that yet. And this is actually 2 pieces, and this I also used the 4-inch thick foam too. And so this part is actually 2 pieces that I glued together, and that I can't really explain very well because I didn't really have any specific directions I was following. I was just doing whatever thought looked right. But anyway, yeah, I hope this answered your question, Ashpire, and anyone else who is having trouble on foaming and stuff. Like I said, I'm not an expert or anything, but I think this works pretty good so far. And again, you just kind of have to make sure that the curve of the Digitigrade legs is right above the knee, and then the bottom of the thigh piece will come it'll lay just over your knee. At least that's how I'm kind of trying to make it seem, I guess. But anyway, that's that, and I hope that was helpful. And I might make some more tutorials later. I might put these on my blog. I'll keep you posted, and I'll post more pictures and videos as I make progress on my Entei Quadsuit. So thanks for watching. This has been Kiki from YouTube and DeviantArt, and thanks for watching. Bye.